I can still remember that night, though not the details of what she wore. Maybe it was her favorite light blue blouse, or maybe just something simple. What stays with me isn't her clothes, but the way her words shattered everything I thought was solid. While serving herself dinner, she casually mentioned she was going on a trip with Daniel, her ex. My fork froze midway. The ticking of the clock filled the silence between us, each second pounding in sync with my heart. She looked up, noticed my expression, and frowned. "What?" she asked. I forced down the lump in my throat. "Say that again." "You heard me. It's just a short trip. He invited me. We're still friends." "I thought you trusted me." "Still friends." The phrase felt like a blade. I had always known Daniel lingered in the background of her life, but travel with him? I steadied my voice, letting the words fall softly. "Over my dead body." She blinked, surprised by my refusal. Maybe she thought I'd given like I usually did. But that night, something inside me shifted. After 6 years of marriage, love had blinded me to the signs. Late-night messages, she said, were from co-workers. Her sudden focus on her appearance before certain outings. The way she locked her phone the moment I walked into the room. I told myself it was nothing. That suspicion would only poison us. I believed trust was unshakable. But trust breaks with one wrong move, and her trip announcement was a hammer. That night, she folded her arms. "You're overreacting. We're adults." I stared at her, searching her face. "Why am?" I asked quietly. Her eyes flickered away. "Because he understands me. We've stayed close." Those words landed like a punch. Wasn't I supposed to be the one who understood her? "Are you sleeping with him?" I asked. My voice was calm, but my hands trembled beneath the table. She hesitated, just long enough to confirm what she denied a moment later. That hesitation told me everything. I didn't press then. Instead, I watched. Over the following weeks, she became more secretive, guarding her phone like it held state secrets. She started working late, but never looked tired. One night, I caught her whispering into the phone, her tone soft and intimate. Phone records confirmed what I already suspected. His number appeared again and again. I waited. Patience turned into quiet planning. Because betrayal doesn't just hurt. It teaches you to prepare. The breaking point came when she walked in one evening glowing, almost radiant. She tossed her purse onto the couch, spun around, and smiled like I hadn't seen in months. "What's got you so happy?" I asked, colder than I intended. She hesitated, then said, "Daniel and I booked the tickets." I laughed bitterly. "So that's it. You didn't even care what I thought." Her smile vanished. "You don't owe me. I'm allowed to have friends." "Friends don't book getaways together." I shot back. "You're jealous. Controlling. It's unattractive," she snapped. And just like that, something inside me broke. "I'm done," I said. Her eyes widened. "What do you mean? You want Daniel? Fine, but you won't have me too." That night, I moved into the guest room. She tried twisting it, calling me dramatic, paranoid, claiming I was throwing everything away for nothing. But every word only pushed me further. By morning, I called a lawyer. She grew desperate, begging, crying, swearing it wasn't physical. But her hesitation, her late-night whispers, her glow after seeing him, it told the truth. She had been gone long before I said the words. 2 weeks later, a mutual friend slipped me a manila envelope at a cafe. Inside were photos, her and Daniel, holding hands, kissing, checking into a hotel. My hands shook as I turned the pages. My friend simply said, "I thought you should know." When I confronted her, the lies fell away. She collapsed into tears, clinging to me. "It was a mistake. I didn't mean for it to happen. I love you." I pulled away. "No, you love the security I gave you. If you truly loved me, you wouldn't have needed him." The divorce was messy, as they always are. She fought over property and money, but I no longer care about those things. What haunted me were the wasted years, the nights I held her thinking I was enough. The last time I saw her was in a courthouse hallway. She looked smaller, almost fragile. "Can't we fix this?" she whispered. I studied her. the woman I once thought I'd grow old with, and realize the truth. Our marriage had ended the night she told me about that trip. Everything afterward was just smoke and ashes. "No," I said softly. "We can't." And I walked away. A year has passed. Some nights I still wake reaching for her out of habit, and some mornings the silence feels heavy. Betrayal leaves deep scars. But slowly I am healing. When I think back to that night, I remember the quiet words that changed everything. Words spoken firmly, without anger, over my dead body. They weren't just resistance. They were the beginning of my freedom. Do you want to rewrite this again but make it shorter and sharper, like a condensed version with the same emotional weight? Or keep it as a long, detailed story like this one?